us. Okay. Um, right. I may or may not have actually messed up the timings. I thought I'm starting 12:30 my time, and it's currently 11:45. Let's just not pay attention to that. Let me go and let's just share the stream everywhere, basically. Just don't give attention to that. Just 15 minutes late. We're fine, okay? We're fine, okay? I'm sure we're fine. We can deal with it. But yeah, we're here and we are ready to go. Right. Let's share the stream again, and we should be good to go. Ion needs free weekends. The thing is, Afif Juma, and welcome everybody. Welcome. Good to see you, everybody here. The thing is, if Ion were to do that, we would all have to pay Robux again, and this is actually very nice. All right, this is really good, actually. Okay. So this last section is inspired by, like the actual Abu Dhabi thing. You know how they have this hotel here? They have it as well. What else is here inspired by that? I guess that thing, which I have no idea what that is. It's huge though. I guess they have the marina and stuff as well, which is looking pretty good. I just noticed that they're very lazy to make a head removal script, so they just removed everyone's head. There we go. That's one way to do it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess this is kind of inspired by that. Oh, it's kind of strange looking. I guess that is inspired as well. Here, where they have the chicane that Max overtook Lewis back in 2021. Yo, Kian, hello. Arthur, who's winning the league right now. Oh, about that. Let me show you guys something really cool. Let's go here. PA Community Championship. If you want to check out who's winning the league, right? I have made... Wow. That is really wrong in the YouTube chat. But that's the URL, basically. You go on that URL, roarthur.online/standings, and you can see the standings being updated one day probably after the round. So just go on there. It's ad-free and everything. It works for mobile. Well, half-half. It's not that great, but it's also not bad at all. So it works. Hello, Alpha. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. But yeah, something really cool I've been working on the sidelines, the custom website. I'll be adding more features as time passes by. For now, it's the PA standings and some recommended videos, I suppose. So, yeah. Back to this, though. Map looks sick. Yeah, I know. It really looks very cool. I can't wait to drive on it. There's also been a lot of fixes. Let's go ahead and check out all the fixes that they have announced. And we'll move from there. So, also you guys can probably hear the music, right? Let me know in the chat if you guys can. How we doing? We're doing great, Rata. Welcome. We're doing absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and check out all the changes. Right. Don't pay attention to the Discord servers. Let's actually get that out of the way. There we go. All right. Right. So we have, let's start from the very beginning, right? So they released this, right? They didn't say change logs, okay? Then they had this, which was on the same day probably. 0217. Yes, it was on the same day. Although it was too late for me to try because 11:19 p.m. Yeah. So we did the live stream here, I think, last Monday. Was 18th the last Monday? 18th. No, that was Sunday, so 19 was Monday. So yeah, we had this patch. We had basically this patch, yeah. And they had reworked everything, it says, which is not really great because if you watch the last stream, I was not happy at all with it. It was handling very weirdly. So Now we have this suspension prefiguration, which we're gonna check out. Race handling fixed, tire locks less while under load. This is a big issue that I had on the last patch, so let's see if that's fixed. The handling as well, hopefully they have fixed that. Suspension pre-configuration, I have no idea what that is. And then again, handling improvements. This reminds me of that 4.0 update of Ion Formula, which was not great. Lots of patches, but yeah, again, this is early access, so we gotta excuse them. New on-throttle and off-throttle differentials, more stable race start suspension. Hopefully, yeah, because if you guys watched the last stream when we were gonna start, the car just flipped. Well, it didn't flip, it just didn't want to go. Like traction control messed it up. That has been eliminated as well. Delta fixes, hopefully that works now. And scenery update as well. Again, this, I don't know why it didn't work up there, but yeah. And then we have regen. Oh, they added regen, finally. Okay, so regen, rear grip decreased. I don't know why that is. Mobile functionality, look back on controller, and we're wrapping up with the smaller hot fixes and updates, and we'll be working on a bigger update after this, which seems solid enough. So let's move back to Roblox and check out everything that they have supposedly added. So yeah, the map, the scenery, looking pretty fine, if I should say so myself. And without further ado, let's go ahead and spawn a car, shall we? I think they also fixed this. Okay, yeah, there we go. They fixed it. No livery on the car just yet, but that's alright. Was it 4.0 or 5.0? I don't remember. Anyway, here we go. Doesn't look like they've fixed the grip issue. Also, what the hell? Where am I? Huh? Okay. Yo, careful. Sorry. Whoever you are, sorry. Looks like they've added a new pit lane, which looks okay. Okay. Let's get out of the track. Let's see how the handling is changed. Right. Has it changed though? Is the question. Through the first couple of corners, we have brake bias from what I can see. We have page number 2. Yeah, let's check page number 2. We have... Oh! This is interesting. They have a steering map for a wheel, so that basically reduces steering decay, probably. They have road, which I have no idea what that is, and track. Arthur, is IR playable on mobile? I think so. They just added a patch where it said that you can look back on controllers, so that's likely very much possible now. Arthur, what's the best moment at Silverstone? What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean. Anyway, yeah, that's it so far. Yo, hello. As Raid Cup just runs wide there. Anyway. Interior, roof. What else do we got? Chase. Alright, looking good. The steering wheel doesn't work yet. They don't have a panel, an MFD, and, you know, it doesn't rotate. So, that needs to be fixed. I don't get why they're adding half-finished updates. Like, couldn't the scenery just come in with the first patch? Like, what was the thing there? Anyway. Right. So where's the regen thingy? Throttle, progressive, aggressive. No, let's keep it at progressive. What about the regen thingy? There's no regen? Should we race? I don't know. Is there no regen? I don't think there is any regen. Alright, let's go to the grid. Like Verstappen crash or Hamilton wins 3 wheels or through goes Hamilton. Oh shit, what just happened there? Okay. Well, since I'm a Max Verstappen fan, I did not like the moment where Lewis kind of crashed Max out in 2021. Although that was the main reason why we got Abu Dhabi. Because think about it. If Max Verstappen hadn't crashed out, Max would be like 20 points ahead. So Abu Dhabi wouldn't be as exciting. So I'm not glad that it happened, but I'm also not gonna complain because Max obviously won that. If he hadn't won it, of course I would complain, but he won, so not complaining, you know. Right. Hey Seth, hello guys, hello Zastres, hello Dovkey. Yeah, proper Arthur stream, pretty cool stuff. Right, let's. Shit. Hello. There we go. Yeah, they haven't fixed the starting yet. It's less. You don't over rotate on start, but it still needs a bit of work. I mean, if that's if I haven't messed up anything, because yeah, I also don't see any suspension stuff. I don't see any regen stuff. Raw Arthritis, it has joined me. That's a really cool name. Arthur, opinions on the new F2 car? Well, I haven't seen it run, but I guess it looks a bit like the Super Formula one, so I'm not gonna tell my opinion until I see it in first race. And I think this season I'm gonna start watching F2 as well, because why the hell not, you know? So yeah. I am sorry that if I'm not racing cleanly, I'm just looking at the chat. So yeah. Also, why are you ghosted? Oh shit! Sorry. That was on me. That was totally on me. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the chat. I'm not completely focused on it. So yeah. Anyway, I should probably make a couple of shorts about this. You know, racing people in the LMP cars. Anyway, yeah, I can. Alright, let's remove the traction control. Let's see how that is. Traction control 2 and 3 is the most optimal. Okay. Let's use that then. Through this building. That looks really nice, I have to say. It looks really nice. But yeah, he just overtook us there. Braking for that corner. Boom, there we go. Absolutely amazing. Can you guys hear the music? Is that okay? Is it okay? Wow, the building looks amazing. Jesus. Seth, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, Seth? Did you just break my car? No. Although, look at the shadows under the building. Is that visible? Is that visible? Like, the reflections under the building. Is that visible on stream? That looks amazing. Is this visible on stream? I hope it is. I hope it is. We can. Okay. It's not visible on stream, really? Damn it. It isn't. Shit. Let me... Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, damn it. Okay. How can I make it be visible? Do I just zoom in? Or let's just zoom in, I guess. Alright, how about now? Can you guys see the reflections? Let's see on stream. Is it a bit more visible now? Let me know, because it looks really cool. I can. Okay. So cool. Yeah. I love that. Anyway, let's get back to this. Here we go. Right. I think it's full scale now again. Right. Okay. Right. Can we go? Why is this guy trapped me? Get the hell out of here! Oh my gosh. Okay. Please let me go. Let me go. Please. Let me go. Seth. Let me go. Thank you. Oh my god. Seth! What are you doing? Okay. But yeah, the building looks amazing, bro. Look at that shit. That's bussin'. Look at it. Woohoo. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely great stuff. Let's check out the pit lane as well. So this is the entry. We're going downhill. I guess that's inspired by Abu Dhabi. So downhill into the pit lane. And... now we go here. It's really still very, very difficult with traction, even with traction control, to put the power down. But yeah, that's the pit lane, I suppose. Looking pretty good. So they don't have the downhill section out of the pits. They just have it when you go into the pits. So I guess that's pretty cool. Right. Also, Max turned in on Hamilton. No, do not start that debate again. Do not. No. I refuse. I refuse to start that debate again. It's 2021. It's long gone. I don't think Max was at fault. Sorry. But yeah, I think Lewis could have left him a bit more space. I'm sure that he could have avoided it. Like maybe he just wasn't prepared. Maybe he got a bit of understeer. You never know what happens on those cars really. Uh, but you always have to be prepared when you're going side by side with someone. You know, be prepared to brake, lift up, and stuff. Lewis just didn't do that. So it's been 3 years since then, man, and I just yeah, classic Max fan. Really, bro, really. I'm just explaining what I think. You asked for my opinion, didn't you? But yeah, I think Lewis could have been a bit more prepared. That's it. As Max was ahead in... Was he ahead in the corner? I don't remember. But yeah. No, I didn't. You did. You literally asked what was your what was your favorite Silverstone moment, and I told you. My favorite Silverstone moment was, I guess, through goes Hamilton, yeah. But the 3 tires back in 2020 was also really, really cool. I really liked seeing him finish. I'm not just a Max fan, you know. I like seeing Lewis finish on the top as well. Just the 2021 season, I was with Max, but I like Lewis. I like everybody. I don't like everybody as much as I do Max, I suppose, but I do like everybody. Serving a penalty? Okay, that's something. Hello? Can I go now? Thank you. Where did we have a penalty line? I suppose we didn't. 2.5 years, yeah. What's it called? I just don't like Leclerc, bro. I don't know what that... I think Ferrari have invested too much in him. What are they waiting for? Yeah, so I think Ferrari have invested way, way too much in him, and he's just not performing. Like, Sainz just absolutely bested him back in 2023. I hope he does the same in 2024. And, yeah. I love Sainz. I love him. What is going on, bro? Jesus Christ. Right. I think everyone can agree that we will never see anything as fast as aggressive as the W11. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, this is not clean racing at all, but just excuse us here. What are you doing, Rata? Get on with it. Get on with it. Ah, I wanted to knock him out, but I didn't. Damn it. What's it called? Yeah. One of the best cars ever made, for sure. Probably the best car ever made. The thing is, obviously it was very, very fast and stuff, but come on, bro. The RB19 won, well, 99% of the rounds. They just didn't win in Singapore, so you can't say that the RB19 wasn't as good. But yeah. Plus, don't forget that one of the main parts of the W11 was the engine. So now that Red Bull got the engine fixed, they're kind of equal. So, hello, Azaz. Welcome. We're getting some good moves finally. Let's start focusing up just a bit more. Let's actually do what we were here to do. That was Rata almost losing it. That was very, very close. But through turn 1, yep, they both go wide and we overtake. That's absolutely amazing. How are you? I'm doing great, man. How about you? I'm doing just fine. I need to make a couple of new shorts, bro. My last few ones went very viral, so I need to repeat that. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Classic open lobbies. I'm sure he doesn't mean it, though. I'm sure. Anyway. What is happening? I wasn't at fault there, was I? I don't think I was. Right. I'm doing good. Good to hear that. Is this flat? This is not flat. Okay. Let me... Don't play dirty. Thank you very much. Alright. I'm a huge Mercedes fan, but I admit they have been quite slow since 2021. Yes, of course. But yeah, no. I don't like... I don't hate Mercedes. I don't love them, but I also don't hate. Like, I could honestly be happy with them succeeding. But yeah, I just want to see everyone but Charles Leclerc succeed. That's it. I don't know why so much hate on the guy. I just don't like him at all, bro. I really don't. I hope he proves me wrong. I mean, that's the best thing. But yeah, A chassis beta released today. They did? Did they release the 7.0 one with the collisions? Is that a thing now? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's property of iron. Oh, okay. Never mind. So what's new in 1.7? A chassis released the beta officially. Can you give me the Discord server of that? If there is one. I mean, please give me that. What's it called? I was a Red Bull fan since 2019, so they weren't properly fast then. I mean, they won a couple of races. I think, what was it? Monaco, was it? No. Actually, Monaco was lost to Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, I remember. 2019. I think Max won a couple of races. Was it Hockenheim? I can't really remember. Maybe it was Hockenheim. Because that was also my first race that I ever watched. So I think that's when I became, you know, a Max and Red Bull fan. I don't remember if he won, though. So, yeah, Hockenheim 2019 was my first race. Yeah, check DMs. I will. Thanks, man. Yeah, so that's that. So I didn't just become a Red Bull fan because they started becoming fast. No, I was a Red Bull fan since 2019. So, yeah. Bro Arthur, what streaming service are you using to watch F1? I use illegal streams. And if you were on my Discord during preseason testing, I actually got, you know, the website that I sent in the beginning of the stream. I got a custom, you know, live stream being played on my website, so you guys could see preseason testing for free. I'm debating whether I should do that for every race during the season, but I don't know. It's extra bandwidth, it's full of ads, which I don't control. So I just don't want anybody complaining that, oh, you want to make money off of it. No, I'm actually losing money hosting that website, so yeah. I just don't want to have to deal with that. Red Bull will cook. Probably. I want to see them cook as well. I want to see, because everybody's against Max, right? And I've said this before. It's a sweeter victory when everybody is against you than when everybody is with you. So yeah, just prove them all wrong, bitches. Oh wow, why did I say that? Oh, YouTube gonna get me demonetized now. Damn it. Damn it. Please do it. I only have £100 on my name. Yeah, I'm still debating on it. Join my Discord server to find out if I will. Also, let's just go to the grid. Clipped. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I'm still debating on it. We'll have to wait and see. Arthur is just too kind. I don't like saying, like, making myself be. How do I say this without? I don't like calling myself kind, but I am here for the greater good of Raw Racing for sure. Maybe I'll get F1 TV Pro and stream. The thing is with F1 TV Pro, I don't think it lets you stream. I think it just shows like a black screen on Discord. It doesn't, yeah. Because I think I've tried it before. Same goes with Netflix. I don't think it lets you stream it. You're gonna regret racing with me. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. It does let you? Okay. Fex did it last year. I think Fex was also using a copyrighted stream. What's it called? An illegal stream. Because his stream, I think, was actually a bit delayed. But I can't really remember. So make sure you check before you do something that, yeah. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see about the live streaming on my website, because I may or may not get lawsuited as well. Sorry, I wasn't looking back. I still need to get used to the radar. I don't know how far everyone is, so we still need to get used to that. That comes with time, obviously, but yeah. I need to get used to the track first of all. Oh my gosh, great. I put the like button. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I clipped that moment. Thank you very much. But yeah, thanks for the like, dude. Appreciate it. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Okay, we're good. How is Rata leading, bro? That's absolutely crazy. But yeah, should I put the music a bit louder for you guys? Just let me know. If you can't hear it too much, I'll make it a bit louder for y'all. You just gotta let me know. But yeah, it's crazy how you can drift these cars. It's not supposed to be drifty. I don't know why it's drifty. I really don't. I know this truck. It's UAE. Exactly, yeah. I love the scenery. I love the building. This one that we're just gonna go under. It's absolutely amazing looking. And the reflections under the building is really, really cool. It actually like looks like ray tracing, I suppose. So yeah. I should make a couple of shorts off of this. I probably should. But yeah. Cut warning number 3. Crazy. I didn't like the track at first, you know, when they got in the update. I thought that the other United Arab Emirates... Why did I say the whole thing? I thought that the other UAE that they had in the original game was much better. But seeing it now, I guess with the decorations and stuff, it's a bit better. Although we need nighttime, bro. We need nighttime. And I know Roblox is shit with... it's bad with the nighttime stuff. But please find a way, man. You guys found a way to do collisions. Please find a way for the nighttime. Please. Please make it be. Yeah, please. Just... I would so much appreciate it. You know, having lights around the circuit at night. It would be greatly appreciated. After you're done, go test a new track. Yeah, sure, we'll do. But yeah. Not gonna lie, BBR has better collisions. Listen, BBR is using another type of chassis. It's basically a chassis where it's not easily controllable. It's called tank chassis. It's the official, you know. I'm dying. What's it called? It's the official Roblox chassis. It's called tank chassis, and it's supposed to handle like a tank. So Roblox has optimized their servers a bit more for that, and that's why they have better collisions. This is a chassis. It's obviously fully custom scripted, fully custom made. Roblox does not support this officially yet. That is. This is like community made. So I guess only time will tell if we get better collision physics. Because Ion could be doing all of this back-end work now, predicting all the vehicles' positions and all that crazy stuff that they're doing. But imagine just one random day Roblox comes in and says, "Hey, we've fixed collisions for you. You can now make racing games for collisions." And all this work that Ion Formula has done through these past couple of months, it just goes down the drain. It would be a shame, but it would be good for the greater good, you know? Wow. Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. I think that was my fault. Again, I'm not completely focused, so. Tank chassis handles like trash, yeah. And, yeah, so also, if you have noticed, backstretch battles is only a straight, so you don't really need to, you know, go through a corner like this. It would be pretty much impossible to do a good corner with tank chassis. Unless it's a really, really well-made one, and that would still, like, be very bad compared to a chassis, so we just have to stick to a chassis for now, and we see what happens. Exactly, yeah. Hence the name. Yeah, exactly. Tank chassis, it's supposed to handle like a tank, so I'm not really sure Roblox intended to make it much more advanced than that. Because they probably knew that we're gonna script like custom physics and all that, and we did, so they just didn't bother with it at all. Hopefully they bother with it, because car games are becoming larger and larger on Roblox as much as as time goes on, basically. So having collisions would be pretty cool in every raw racing game. It would be really nice. Rostock, the only game to have road course. Yeah, exactly. I've done a couple of streams on it. Road courses with tank chassis, it's very, very bad. Anyway, side by side with this guy now, Ratapato. Yep, here we go. Yes, we get ahead. That was a nice corner there. Very nice exit. Although I have noticed that the slipstream is quite strong, and I hope it stays that way because it will create some good racing around. But as we move on, as I do a couple of more laps on this track, I think the track width is also perfect. Like, you can just about do some wheel-to-wheel racing. So yeah, very well done on the track, I suppose. Sorry about that. Just run a bit wide there, a bit of wheel spin, but we got it under control. So yeah, so far I'm happy with the track decoration. Obviously the handling has gone a long way, but it still needs to go a long way. Especially because of that wheel spin. That should not be happening. Are you playing with traction control? Yes, I am. Traction control number 2. Obviously much better than the main game as well. Much more balanced, much more last game we also had the problem with bumps. This game it's nowhere near that. There are bumps, but the suspension just handles it really well, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, the chassis, the handling still needs to go a bit of a way. I guess the lockups have been reduced as well from what I've been seeing, so that's really good. Small steps, but definitely some good steps taken here. Arthur, should I buy 2021 Red Bull or 2023? It depends on what game we're talking about. Will you still do the league thingy? For what? For PA or for what? How to make a good collision game. 1. Be dumb. 2. Learn. 3. Put months of your life. 4. Celebrate because you're done. That's a great guide. That's a great tutorial, bro. That's such a great tutorial. Honestly, that I could really use that right now. Let's start with being dumb. Okay, so number 1, step complete. Let's now learn. You know? Anyway. Imagine IFR with a new I chassis. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Because they've stopped updated the game. So now we just wait. I'll try a way to at nighttime. I already did it before, but gotta make it optimized. It's not about the optimization, it's about the lighting. Like, look, here, I'll show you. Hopefully we don't crash into a car. Because KingDev probably already knows this because he's a developer, but look, let me make it a bit more clearer for you. As I am on the racing line, I'm sorry about that, but you guys will have to wait for me. Anyway. Right, so you see on that grandstand right there, right? There is a bit of a light on the end of it. So at the left side, there is a bit of lighting, and on the right side, it's a bit of darkness. So the darkness is where Roblox renders the lighting. So the shadows and everything, it gets rendered. So if it was nighttime and there were lights there, Roblox would render those lights. But you see where it's a bit lighter on the grandstand at the left side? If there were lights there, during nighttime, it wouldn't render them. So you would have this ugly looking nighttime with lights not being rendered and all that great stuff. I'm sorry for being on the racing line again. But yeah, you would have a very, very ugly looking nighttime. And that's Roblox's fault. I have no idea if we can do anything about it. Hopefully we can, because I really miss driving on nighttime. So yeah. I just got the Red Bull in IFR. Cool. Anyway. PA. Yes, I will still be doing that league. I mean, if PA renews the contract with me, I will be doing that. But yeah. Arthur, do you know if they are doing the 2024 F1 liveries? Are we talking about PA or are we talking about Ion Apex Racing? Because for PA, yes, they have them already, I think. They're just waiting on, final finishing touches so that they can release the 2024 update. Ion Apex Racing, I don't think so. They have been very much focused on the back-end side of things. They have been focused on the... what's it called? The endurance cars, the one that I'm driving right now. So I'm not sure. If it took them this long amount of time to like 4 months to add this new car, I'm not really sure that they're working on the F1 cars. Hopefully they are. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like it. Right. It's just normal balance with atmosphere and streaming enabled till you find a good balance point. Yeah, the thing is, streaming enabled. Streaming enabled completely, what's it called? It completely disappears the world. Here, they don't have streaming enabled. So like, you see that huge brick block at the back of the track? That wouldn't appear if streaming enabled was, enabled. That huge, gray part down there. But yeah, obviously they don't have streaming enabled, and I've tried everything to put working night mode in there, but it just doesn't, it just doesn't want to work. So quite unfortunate. But yeah, streaming enabled I don't think has to do anything with the lighting rendering, unfortunately. So yeah, also very weird new thing. It spawns you on a brick for some reason. I don't know why. That's probably like a chassis thing, but yeah. IFR chassis or PA chassis? IFR. 100%. IFR GR. We're probably going to do that. I'm not sure though. We'll see. Again, you can change values depending on the radius and studs. It does big time. It does? Okay. Well, hopefully I'm wrong, but so far I've not seen a proper night mode, especially, games like Project Track Day. That thing that I just described happens, so I'll try it on Sarah's later. Yeah. But I'm not sure you can bypass that. If you can, power to you. Well done. But I don't think you can. Also, yeah, very technical stream today. That's what you get today. I hope you're happy with that. Just going deep diving into everything. Because I like actually talking about the technical stuff as well, not just the aesthetics and, comparing to real life and all that clickbaity stuff. I actually want to see it from a developer's point of view as well. So, yeah. Did the IAR devs say they'll be working on mirrors? The thing with mirrors, right? Since Roblox basically is not optimized for reflective surfaces, you would have to... currently I'm playing on 60 FPS. If they added like a mirror prototype, they would have to take that 60 FPS down to, let's say, 10 FPS. And that's just for me. Because you would have to render every single frame on behind you as well as in front of you. So that would reduce game performance by double, I think, since you have to render both in front and back as well. So I'm not sure that could be possible. So yeah, I don't think so. They have developed this radar system that if you go near a car, it just appears and it tells you where the other car is. So that's a bit better than having nothing, but I don't think mirrors could do. Couldn't have said it better. Listen to Arthur. Yeah, thanks, man. I've been developing myself as well. I've created a few games back in the day, so I know a couple of extra stuff as well. So yeah, I don't think mirrors are a thing that they have been planning or they'll be adding soon. Makes no sense. Okay, here let me explain it a bit better. So let's say how in F1 games they have a virtual mirror up here. Do I have my mouse enabled? Yes. They have a virtual mirror, right? You can see the cars behind you, so you can race with them. Or you can just do this, right? You can look back. For a mirror, basically, what games do is that they just render your, back thing, this back frame, all the time. So they have this up here, and you're driving like this. So you get what I'm saying, right? So they're just basically showing you your back but also your front at the exact same time, and that, if you're not in a custom game engine, that could really sacrifice performance. And I'm not even sure that that's a actual possibility on Roblox. I'm not sure that the game platform allows you to render the back version and also the front version. So yeah, I don't think that mirrors are actually possible yet. Um, so yeah, I wish there was proximity arrows. Yeah, that's also very difficult to do because there would the game would have trouble understanding where to put the arrows, because let's say there's a car down here, right? How would your game client know that, hey, put an arrow here? You know, server side, it could be possible. I genuinely don't know about that. But if they haven't added it, there should be a reason, for sure. Best cam in top 3 games, my opinion. PTD, IAR, PA TCam, PTD Chase, and IAR Chase. Yeah, personally, I think Project Trackday Chase Cam is a bit better than everyone else. They have really done a great job with it. So yeah, try Bonnet Cam. What's Bonnet Cam? But yeah, going and finishing that topic with the mirrors, right? They would have to basically, so let's say the mirrors, right? There's one over here. They would have to put this into here. So that wouldn't be too great. Like cockpit view, but above the hood. Right, let's do that. Yeah, here. That's TCam, bro. That's TCam, exactly like Tanzila just said. But yeah, that is about it, I would have to believe, for this update. If you guys have played it, do let me know how it feels so far. Again, tire lockup's reduced, so that's a great feature. The cars can still very much drift, which I don't like. It's not realistic at all. I guess it's a bit better. It matches the Ion style, but I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you find it enjoyable? If you do, then I guess that's good. The buildings look amazing, as always. As always. Well, we're not used to saying that for Ion Formula, but they do. Especially that big main building that we went under. But yeah, I don't know. As I said on the last stream as well, the handling might be intentional. Because say you're fully greepy, right? You might not be able to control how fast the car goes under, you know, wheel-to-wheel combat. So let's say you have unlimited grip, right? Maybe you won't be able to control it under, you know, wheel-to-wheel racing. Maybe it's intentional to be like this. Like intentional to be a bit drifty, so that you can have the wheel-to-wheel battles. I don't know. I wish there was a proper explanation as to why, but chassis still needs a bit of work for sure. Still the cars don't handle 100% well. Yeah. Hello Poco, just came back from Project Apex League, running P2 and then DNF to a bump. Damn, man. Yeah, we need to absolutely remove every single bump from Project Apex, because it's bad. It's circuits like Zandvoort and what was the other one? Turkey? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Right. Basically, there's no function in Roblox that's very optimized to be able to have 2 different views in the same screen. Till Roblox adds something, the only way is basically to render everything. Yeah, exactly. And with the current Roblox engine, you can do it without making a nuclear reactor. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. It was Winford as well. I was conservative as well, then I got the unsavable bump. Is it the one that you're going uphill a bit and there's a bump there? What are those numbers at the bottom? Where exactly? Oh, these are the suspension compressions. So let's say you're going over a bump, right? So what the car would do is basically jump. But these values, they show you like how the suspension, you know, goes up and down. Because in the last game, so if you remember Ion Formula Racing, there are lots of bumps, right? And they don't have a proper suspension to handle those bumps. This just tells you, you know, going over the bumps, how much the suspension changes. They did not have this feature in the other game. This just tells you how much the game just goes up and down, you know. The game, sorry, the car. I meant, you know, for each and every single tire. So yeah, that's that. Russia only has curbs. Brake and accelerate at the same time and put your crosshair just a little to right. Who, me? Brake and accelerate at the same time and put the crosshair to the right. Okay, what does this do? Do I let go of the brake or what do I do? The game really is next gen racing. Yeah, exactly. You will flip. I did not flip. But yeah, very impressive, obviously. I wish they could do a better job with the handling. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be this way. Again, I'm not sure what they're thinking. I'm not sure how they're thinking of shaping this up. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe we just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah. Well, check Ion Discord. I will in a little bit. It's the one when you go down and you hit one of those racing line curbs. When you go down? I don't remember that. When does the F1 cars get added? That's a great question. I have no idea. Probably nowhere near soon. Which is quite sad to see because look, here we have future updates. So update 2, they're adding garage tuning. So probably setups, pit stops, new race UI. And I don't think that F1 is going to be here. Probably update 3, which says full series implementation. So probably update 3. Which should add, you know, Rally, should add MotoGP, should add IndyCar, should add NASCAR. But yeah, if they took 4 months for this, I don't know how much, you know, building all those classes would take them. I don't think it would take them, let's say a year. Hopefully less than that. Hopefully. Why is the car not going? Hello? Can you go now? Thank you. But yeah, do an Indian accent. Why would I do that? Class selection is basically different cars. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So they should probably add all those cars, or it could just be the car selection UI, like new GUI to select the car, which, you know, I would be not too ecstatic about that because I want all those classes in the game. The thing with Rally as well, are they gonna make like, because Rally can become quickly boring if you have just one stage. So are they gonna add like multiple? Are we gonna have one stage on launch? Like, how is that gonna go? I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. I genuinely have no idea for most of the things that Ion Formula announced, and I don't even know if they do. They're probably just going with the flow, and I don't blame them. Just you know, release this update, see how it goes. The players like it, do they don't? Because they probably don't want to have the repeat of the 5.0 update, I think it was, which, you know, completely effed up, let's say, Ion Formula. So, also Arthur, we don't talk about turn 1 from lap 1 yesterday. Yeah, we don't. That was you fumbling the bag out there. Absolutely. It was the 4.0 update. Sorry, yes, 4.0. I keep mixing them up. Sorry. 4.0 update, yes. Where it completely eliminated the player base of Ion Formula Racing by 50% for sure, I'd say. If it wasn't for that update, things could have been a bit more different now. Ion Formula Racing could probably still be very much alive. The developers could probably just focus on that, but I don't know. I think that kind of damaged the game permanently. So yeah, that's that. F1 with working collisions would be heavenly. I am not quite sure about that. And also with the way that GT3 and this one handles, so all the cars in the game currently. If they go for a similar handling to F1 with the way that they have gone for these two class types, it's not going to be fun. Like, come on, locking up in every single corner. Who thought that that's gonna be a good idea? It's not gonna be a good idea. So yeah, hopefully we have something else in place for F1 cars. You drive like a grandma. Yeah, I know. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm reading the chat. The chat, you know? W's in the chat. But yeah. F1 is faster than GT3 anyway. I know that. But again, if it's not like Ion Formula Racing, that was perfect, right? The F1 handling on Ion Formula Racing back in 2020, 21, and I guess 23 as well. The handling is absolutely perfect. And I hope there is not too much change from that. I really do. Because the developers right now, they're probably thinking, this is going to be like a all class game, like Gran Turismo, say, right? Like we're going to have every English, work for me, please. They're probably thinking that this game is going to have every single class, and we're going to have multi-class races and all those things, right? Mainly, what Ion Formula has done through the past couple of years, they have built a fan base for F1 games. So if F1 isn't really good in this game, and you know they just prioritize other classes, that's also not going to be a great thing for them. So hopefully we see a bit of love, you know, put in just for F1. So far, they have been prioritizing other things, which is okay, I guess, just the testing stuff. But if they, let's say, if they don't have F1 on launch, that is going to be a big heartache for me. Because that's what Ion is. You know, you think of Ion, you think of F1. You think of Ion, you know, you think of F1. So they need to have F1 on launch. The rest will be considered a bonus, but they absolutely do need to have F1 on launch. Absolutely. It's going to be the iRacing of Roblox. We'll have to wait and see about that. We still have to, you know, figure out all of the rest. See what they're working on. Are we going to have a new lobby system? Are we going to have a new race system? The old one wasn't bad at all. Now it's getting pretty outdated. So yeah, it's just getting a bit buggy now. That's because of, you know, no support on the game anymore. So hopefully we see a couple of new systems in place. You know, new lobby creation stuff, everything in there. And yeah, would be nice if they had an option to have classes separated. For example, you could go into an F1 only server. They're gonna have that, is the thing. We're gonna have different class servers. They had it back in Ion Formula Racing. Like you could decide whether you wanted to join an endurance, you know, race, a karting race, an F1 only race. But I'm curious to see how they do it this time. Because free practice servers, they could have, I guess, everything. But you also really wouldn't want to have everything because, like, it would just disturb the flow, you know? You would just, let's say you get in a GT3 car and the other player's in an F1 car. They're going to be so much faster than you. I don't think a player would like that. So, I don't know. Maybe we keep them separated, maybe we don't. We'll have to wait and see what Ion Formula devs do. Arthur, are we playing other games? This is an IAR stream only, unfortunately. Probably next weekend I'll get back to an actual, you know, stream. Where we can play tons of games. Next weekend, right? So next weekend is also F1 weekend, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Probably Sunday we could do something. Will there be Game Pass cars? For sure. I don't see why there wouldn't be. Things like, you know, the Formula X car could be a Game Pass car. I would be very surprised if they didn't make them Game Pass and they allowed you to buy that with in-game currency. That would be pretty good content-wise because you could get more stuff. But they also got to make a bit of money. So they got to make that cash, you know. So yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't add Game Pass cars. It would be strange. It would be cool not to have Game Pass cars, but let's see it from their side. They're devouring their lives to, create a game for us to play. So they also gotta, rightfully, make money from it. Very much rightfully. It's their right to make money from it. Raw Arthur, 1 million Zax Gaming Labs. What does that mean? I don't like PA chassis. I know it's F1, but it's just too understeer and no suspension. IFR chassis is better. Yeah, IFR chassis didn't even have suspension as well. So, yeah, just the understeer in Project Apex. It's a turn off for sure. But let's see what they'll be able to achieve with 2024 F1 cars. Keep in mind that Ion Apex Racing is... Let me give you this metaphor, right, that I've been thinking about the past couple of days. So let's say Ion Apex Racing is like the Android of this world, and Project Apex is the iPhone of this world. I don't like iPhone because of how closed everything is. Like, they don't add new fun stuff. They don't add like geeky stuff, that you could fall in love with. They just have to make it very much accessible to everyone. Make it easy to use, accessible to everyone, so that everyone buys that. Ion Apex Racing is like the Android of this world. They add all these fun new little features that, okay, maybe not all raw racers are familiar with. Maybe it makes the racing experience not as accessible. Let's say the lockups, right? There's no way someone inexperienced can control that. Or the braking maps and all that, brake bias, ABS. Let's say the average kid on Roblox who's looking to play a Roblox F1 game, they're not going to be able to know what all these things do. And Project Apex does not have all those things. So it's like Project Apex is prioritizing all the accessibility, making the chassis easier for keyboard, making the chassis easier beginner friendly. And then we have Ion Apex Racing, who... they just push the features more. They just try to add those geeky little stuff that they know that we will fall in love with, like the collisions, let's say. Project Apex, I don't think they even plan to do that anytime soon, because it's gonna disturb the flow of beginner friendly, all that kinds of stuff. So yeah. PA chassis is pretty much arcadey. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Which some players like it, but at the end it gets boring, which doesn't entertain. For example, me being an Ion player since the release of the game. Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah, what I'm trying to say is Project Apex is just trying to make their game accessible to everyone, like everyone. Whether it is a 5-year-old, whether it is a grown-up like us. Well, we're not grown-ups just yet, but we're getting there, But yeah, they're just trying to make sure that everything is polished, everything is clear to the player, and they're just just trying to make it accessible to everyone. That's all that they're trying to do. Ion Apex Racing on the other side, they're doing the complete opposite. They're adding all those little geeky features that only actual raw racers will know. So let's say the new A chassis, right? They went on and they created a completely new A chassis with suspension, with brake maps, with all that stuff, which obviously won't be any useful to the average kid who wants to play a Roblox racing game. But it's really, really cool to see for us, which is also why I just preferred Ion Formula Racing over PA back in the day. Obviously, PA, one of the first Roblox F1 games that I ever played back in the day. It was PA and FRA, Federation de Automobile Racing, something like that. So yeah, it was those two games that I began with. Back in the day, obviously, Project Apex wasn't as advanced as now, obviously. But they did show potential, and they have absolutely delivered aesthetic-wise, accessibility-wise, all that good stuff. They're a great game, don't get me wrong. They are absolutely amazing. That's why they have, 600-700 people playing the game at any one time. But yeah, as I said, the metaphor, Project Apex, iPhone, is Apple, and Ion Apex Racing is the Android. And I love Android a whole lot more, even though I have an iPhone, which I don't like. Again, it was gifted to me. I had no other phone, so I'm stuck using that until I can afford a new Android, basically. Anyway, great metaphors, I think. Let me know if you guys like that metaphor. I've been thinking about this quite a few days. I wasn't sure if I should say this. It might be a weird metaphor, but I think you guys... I think it makes it a bit more understandable as to where Ion Apex and PA stand. So yeah, that's that. As we have a bit of a nice battle with that, with Raid underscore Cup, I guess. And yeah, the radar, by the way, is the best alternative to a mirror we'll ever get. So we'll just have to wait and use this feature until maybe Roblox makes one available. As we dive it down the inside, what a great move there. Absolutely lovely. Down the inside of Raid underscore Cup, finally. We pull a move. Here we go. He runs wide there, which was not really cool on his side, but great for our side. That is not cool at all, dude. I actually tried to focus for a little bit, but yeah. Bro prepared the speech. Bro, I was just thinking, okay? I was just thinking throughout this whole week. Ion Apex Racing, Android. Project Apex, iPhone. I hadn't given it any deeper thought. I just thought of that, and I'm like, should I say it on a stream? Should I, you know, give that metaphor? Will it be weird? But it wasn't weird, actually. Saying it out loud, I think that was completely true. Sorry. Oh, shit. Sorry. That was not meant to happen. That was a disgusting move by me, but I'm sorry. Hopefully you can forgive me. Sorry. Anyway. And Project Trackday is Huawei. You could listen. Project Trackday is it's in pricing wise, they're iPhone. Feature wise, I guess you could say Huawei. You know, I guess you could say Huawei. But I'm not quite sure, actually. I can't really give you an analogy. I have to think about it. Maybe next stream you can ask me again. Maybe I would have thought by then. But I can't really give you an analogy right now. And Apex Motorsport is the Samsung One. Was Samsung One a bad phone? I don't know. I'm a lover for Samsung. The first thing that I do with a paycheck from an actual job is that I will go and get the latest S series Ultra phone, whatever it is. S27, S26, whatever it will be. So I can finally get out of this freaking iOS ecosystem that doesn't allow you to do absolutely anything. Arthur, what your compounds do the 2021 cars in PA have? I'm not sure I understand that. FRA is Nokia. What do you mean FRA? Are we talking about RFA or FRA? I guess you could say it's FRA because they were really good back in the day, and now they just stopped updating their games. So just like Nokia, they just stopped updating their phones. Now, but to be fair, gameplay of Project Trackday is really fun with, but the track warnings in race mode are kind of annoying. Yeah. Project Trackday is really fun, actually. It's probably the most fun Roblox racing game currently available, which is why if you go and... yeah, I'll see you, Tanzia. Thanks for joining up. Which is why if you go back a couple of streams, you know, before 2024, you'll see that we actually did like a good few hours on Project Trackday, just you know, on a custom race mode on a private server. So yeah, if it wasn't for the awkward monetization mechanics, which I hate, by the way, you just have to grind the game all day long to get a new car, which is I don't know. with the amount of content they have, they can easily afford to make everything a bit cheaper. You can still keep the player very much engaged with how much content they have. But yeah, Arthur, I join you. Yeah, you're welcome. Come on, come on. The only game I respect is Formula Roblox because they have a custom track based in Kuwait. Yeah, they have a track based in Greece as well. But so does Ion Formula, so I'm kind of happy about that. There is a game that's been being worked on, I guess, behind the scenes. That's gonna feature an actual Greek F1 track, not F1, just the Greek track. It's called World of Cups, and you can join their Discord. It's the last link down in the description. It's Dili Studio, and I just can't wait to check that one out, as I think they've done an absolutely amazing job with it. It's a custom-made track, so I just can't wait to try that out. It's also Project Track Day, the fact that they have updates, although they start to pop off. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening the last the last month, I suppose. They have had 2 updates in 1 month, which is quite cool. The IndyCar update sucked. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I guess it's been an okay comeback, I suppose. So I'm glad to see that they're actually working on improving their updates. Right. Arthur, did you know Kuwait is working on an F1 project? It's called Kuwait Motor Town, and it's already a great one. Are we talking about a track? Because that's pretty cool. I've been to Kuwait, by the way, back in 2016, I believe, because I have a couple of relatives there. We just went on to visit them, and I went to this one mall, I suppose it was. I don't know what it was named, but you could basically like do jobs. Let's say you wanted to be a firefighter. You could go get the uniform on. They would get you on a fire engine, and they would just drive you around, the mall. Or we could make custom pizzas. I also remember that I became a pilot. They actually put me in a simulator. That was like inside a custom made like plane chassis. It was so cool. Kidzania. Yes, that one exactly. It was Kidzania. So yeah, it was really cool. I still remember it like one of my best memories for sure. Although I crashed that plane within 10 seconds, so. I mean, what did you expect? I was fucking 8 years old. But yeah, really great thing, that one. And what else did we do? What else did we become? I don't remember. It's just those 3 that I actually remember. Sorry, Nee. Sorry. I'm not focusing on the racing. Just get past me or whatever. What is happening? Lol. I went to it a lot when I was a kid. I baked bread inside it. Yeah. There's lots of cool stuff in it. There was, actually. I don't remember. I don't know what it's happened now, I guess, to it. I've not been there since 2016. And I'm probably not going to go there again. So yeah, for that one time thing, it was really, really cool. Yeah, obviously. Anyway, I think let's do the final race of the day and end it here, because I think we've actually squeezed this topic of Ion Apex Racing quite a bit in the last couple of hours. We've been very technical. So let's just do that. And you could have gone to Fadiaka Island because it has Greek history and Greek coins. Was it open to public back in 2016, 2015? When did I go, actually? Was it 2015? It was 2015, yeah. In the beginning of 2015, I went there. So I don't know if that existed. Anyway, let's just have one race. Let me actually record this as well. Maybe we can get a few clips off of this. So I'm started recording, and yeah, it's a public island. You can visit it. Okay, cool. I'll have that in mind. I don't think that I'm ever going there again, but I'll have that in mind. Anyways, yeah, really cool country. Obviously, it was really warm and stuff, but really cool stuff. Seth, please let me go. Is the GT3 cars still quicker than the LMPs? They're still quicker, right? Oh my god, they really gotta fix that. Are they still quicker though? Is the question. If he overtakes me, then they are quicker. He's closing in though. Okay. It's alright so far. Whoa, careful. I remember on the last stream, GT3s being a bit quicker than the LMPs. But is that still a thing? I don't know. Alright, let's let him get past. There we go. Knee going down the inside. Careful, do not spin out on the exit. Okay. By the way, I'm using traction control too, so this is... I'm still getting wheel spin with traction control. Which is weird. What are you doing, Seth? Oh my god. What is that? Can you show me logs again? Sure. I don't see why not. Here you go. New radar guy. Alright, there you go. Are they gonna add weather? Most likely. Most likely. I'm not sure if it will be there on launch, because they would also have to add, you know, weather tires for all these cars, which is gonna be a difficult task, if you ask me. So maybe it's a later update. Thank you. You're welcome. Seth is something else. Yeah, for sure. Oh, we got a warning. Great. Great. We got a penalty, boys. Let's go. Nee, you can get past me. I have a penalty. How long is this penalty? 5 seconds? 7 seconds? They gotta show us how long the penalties. Time penalties. Yeah, exactly. It just slows you down on track, basically. Like it did on the last game as well. And I think it happens when you cross the line, so. Yeah. He's far... Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. This is Ion Racing. This is Ion Apex Racing. It's the sequel, basically. Link is in the description if you want to try it. Although it's a paid game, so you gotta have some cash money moolah in the bank if you want to try it out. So yeah. Do we let him pass? I don't think we do. I think we stick to our line, and Nee can just look at our gearbox for just a bit longer. Let's stick it. He's going down the inside. No, he's not. Okay, we're defending off nicely. What is Seth doing? Bro, Seth is here for trolling. I swear. I swear Seth is here for trolling. When is Ion Season 5? Good question. I don't even think the developers know when it will be. Because it's really taking a long time to make the game. So they have to finish with the game and then focus on Ion Season 5. So yeah. Back in the slipstream then. Do we brake late? We do. Nee runs quite a bit wide. So that's very good for us. Although I think that was a quicker line. Probably. I don't know. I think we kind of messed that up. But yeah. So far so good with Nee right here. As we get a cut warning. Good stuff. Alright. He's running really wide there. I think that's the line that you can take. I think Nee is actually tryharding himself right now. Anyway, that was the fight with Nee. If you all have any more questions, let me know right now, because we've reached the end of the stream. Nee, thank you very much for helping. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. Track looking absolutely amazing, I have to add. I still don't like how orangey the game is. It looks really orangey. Hopefully they can fix that. Will it take place in the game or a separate place? So it's definitely going to be a separate place, but they need to be done with the game first, so that they have all the systems in place for that separate place, because they can just copy paste all the systems that they have in the game to that separate place. So yeah. Hello Zach, I actually love how you're being more mean, how you're getting, you know, meaner with time. So yeah, womp womp to you as well. What's with all these raw racing games and the word Apex in them? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm releasing my rage. Thank you very much. Do that more often. It suits you. Wampany. Yeah, there we go. It's your boy. Quite a lot of errors. Yeah. Anyway, if you all have any more questions, give them in the chat, because I'll be ending the stream. Again, as we said, some steps have been taken, very small ones. There's still quite a bit of work to be done with the chassis, with the lockups, with the traction control. Obviously with the balance of performance, because I think GT3s are quicker than LMPs. I don't know. I didn't get a clear view of that. But yeah, is this 54 updates they were talking about on Twitter? I'm not sure if they're 54. You want to count? Let's count. Let's go back on Discord. Here we go. Right? Let's count the 54 updates. So, get me Discord, please. 54 updates. Let's see. So they released this, and then we had this. So 1, 2, 3. These are patches. This is not an update, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's a total of 30. But that's just the patches. It's not updates. So I don't know why they were talking about 54 updates. No, I don't know. I don't think that was a true statement. Maybe, I don't know, they were talking about the buildings or something. Like, here's one building, here's two buildings, here's the third one, here's the fourth one, the fifth one. I don't know. Did they count it like this? My brain is gonna explode. I've been so technical today. We've been just diving deep into everything. So anyway, it's been an absolutely amazing stream. I absolutely enjoyed deep diving into everything. Obviously, it's my first time as well going so deep into everything. So yeah, it was nice to have this little chat, and if you guys have any more questions, obviously you can join my Discord server, which is the first link that you'll find in the description. You can join Raw through the partner, which is Dili Studio. It's the bottom link. And you can also join Iron Formula's Discord server if you want more updates, announcements for the game. And I will catch you all on the next stream, on the next video, on the next short, or just simply on my Discord server. Till then, boys, do stay safe, and bye-bye.